We continue our Sunday school lesson review, looking at our spring quarter of Sunday school lessons for the month of March, April, and May. And our title is God Frees and Redeems. And what we're thinking about is the nature of God in this quarter. And we're looking at how God is a liberator, redeemer, and a freer. We're in unit number 1 for the month of March, entitled Liberating Passover. And we're thinking about the children of Israel as they received their Passover liberation. Today we're looking at lesson number 3 for March 20th, 2022, entitled The Celebration of Completion. Our printed passage is Ezra 6, verse 13 through 22. Our lesson today continues from last week, in which we see the children of God have now been sent home by the Persian king after some 70 years of captivity. And as God proves to them that he is a liberator to free them from their oppressors, he is a redeemer, he's going to purchase them back from their captors, even as God shows he's a freer to release them from the hold that their oppressors have on them. He also shows that he is a deliverer. No matter what came up, he was able to bring them out. And it did not matter who it was or what the circumstance was. God proved to his people that he is a liberator and that he is a deliverer. But not only that, when God brings you out, he also, from this lesson today, reminds us that he restores. Not only does he redeem or free us or liberate us or deliver us, he also restores us when we come out of whatever it is that had us bound. Look again in our text today that they were able to restore the temple. The priests were also restored back to their service of God. The restoration was given in the celebration of feast. And they began to celebrate those feasts that God had called for them to celebrate. And then holiness was restored to the people because they began to separate themselves, to be different, to be peculiar than all the rest of the world. And one of the things I think about when we say he restores us, look at verse number 14 in our lesson today. It says that as they built, they were prospered. So when God brings you out, he doesn't just bring you out and free you and deliver and leave you, but he always restores to us. He always restores to us. Whatever we lost, he's a restorer. Whatever was taken, he's a restorer. Whatever was taken or lost, he showed that he has the power to give it back to us again. And we are thankful for that. Amen. Because it tells us that he prospered them, they built and they finished the temple. And God restores us despite what all we've been through. It's good news to know that God has that power, that he can restore us back to that great standing with him, as well as in our lives. May God continue to show us that even as he delivers us, he can restore back to us our peace, our joy, our love, our faith, our power, our strength, our fortitude, all those things. May he show that he's a deliverer as well as a restorer in our lives.